Now, obviously, we've had a bit of a laugh the last few days. Poor Mick is, well, not poor Mick. Mick's come under quite a lot of pressure from a super stalker who's been policing the movement for quite a while, with a number of other embedded actors and agents and people who follow them and people who suffer serious mental health problems. The character, we know before Your One, has been supported by this cult member here. Now, we know he's Brigade 77. That's a fact. We also know that this character's OSI. He actually confirms that they are OSI in this video, if you want to watch the full video. They absolutely talk complete crap. But the bit I was trying to get across to people, these are cult. They're a cult. We've got this character here, dressed up in a Santa suit with a picture of Dante's Inferno, probably hell. It's an image of hell, and he's pulling the X cross. Okay. Now he goes on to pull the cross, and this piece of dirt, right? This is Lucky, by the way, spelled Lucy. Okay. Would now believe that she works at the BBC, all right, because this character has been hanging around outside the BBC, obviously concerned about her, and I would be very concerned about her. She admits in this video as well she's got a child. So let's just listen to a little bit more of this.
Robert Williams for $2 says, "Is this the first day of Derpmas?"
Derpmas. Not really sure what that means. There you have Lucky pulling the X. She's already seen him pull it, you see. Now, X, we know, is a satanic symbol. I've been explaining this for people a while. These characters will give themselves up due to their signs and symbols. You can't help it, because you see, that's how they talk to each other. He's just X'd off. She's now X'd off, right? She pulls the full signs later on, right? So there you go. Now, that's just the first one. Now, later on, this character at 2608, 2604, watch.
Right. I've got my whiskey.
Mask wearing, as we know, is a satanic symbol. That's why they want you to wear them during the lockdown. And there he has it on his little this character also pulls a 666 sign up. Okay, and well, let's just have a look further on. Watch. It's like I said, they show themselves up by their signs and symbols. So 2952. Watch.
He is a weapons expert.
There you go. Signing off. All right. They sign off to each other all the time. Now, I'm going to take you just to get to because obviously this character, for some inexplicable reasons, quite interesting in this. Because we haven't got all day. You've got to remember, this video is on for like 2.5 hours, right? And it's not, where you really want to be, spending your days listening to a bunch of Satanists.
When Kim just sort of said, right, Sal, you're going to help me research and do some interviews with Mark Seal, so we can expose the lies of McToon. And of course, right, I was so up for that, because the fact that McToon is a dirty liar.
Are you Sal Fadley?
Am I what? Sorry?
Are you Sal Fadley?
I've been known by many names. I am the storyteller. My stories must be told.
You need to just let me know. Are you Sal?
You know what? If I told you my true name,
I'm not intelligent.
He may be listening. That is my real name. My name is Salim. Sal is short. Okay, damn it, my secret's out now. If you know my name, then you have power over me.
Right? No, I don't have any power. I am completely neutral. Yeah.
So that I am, Chris.
I am a telecoms installer. Yeah.
Well, just not everyone who's watching this podcast is a telecoms installer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Right. So I know where I'm at now.
Sorry, I think it's a question I probably need to ask, which I should have probably asked earlier. Is this going out live?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Fuck.
We are live.
So you and her and me and her.
You and her and me and her. So you see, he's just offering. Now watch what happens.
We're the same.
Oh. Yeah, don't worry. There's yeah, there's 250 people watching.
There goes your PG rating, Michael.
It's down to 16 now.
Someone who could be watching me anyway. It's a lot much.
Damage is done now.
So you and your girl, me and my girl.
Hey, you.
Right.
Michael can't do much with my girl.
Right, now we see there, right, Michael caught too much of his girl. Obviously, she was bearing her, her assets before. Fadley's, well, he goes by the name of David French as well, especially when he's got pictures of young boys next to him. But this character, this Lucky, spelled Lucy, right, obviously, we believe works at the BBC. She's just thumbed up. You just seen her thumb up. He goes, you, me, and the one with the assets that were shown later on, early on in the video. Let's have it. Let's have it on. And this bit of dirt here, this piece of filth here, it's just thumbed it up. That was the offer. And there you see it.
Let's get the rest of the story here for
Yes.
he who shall be called Reynard today.
Reynard
Reynard the Fox.
So there you have. So we've got somebody who, Brigade 77 operative, who supported and has supported videos against Mad Mix. I mean, obviously, this man is obsessed. He's got his own channel using my name, passing off, because that's, even though I know people have reported that particular channel, you'll never get it taken down because the Brigade 77 member. And this character, obviously, a lot of his output early on when we tracked him down, Kim Tate did a fantastic job at outing him, as he had a lot of pedophilia symbology. This character, Scoutmaster, he also has pictures with him and young boys, obviously being in the Scouts. But I don't like this whole devilish crack, and obviously the mask signing off with an X, okay, and she signed off with an X, and then go with the devil's horns, all shows who these people are. This character signs off 666. They're all in on it. I'm not sure who this character is, but this character, they have fabricated. He knows about electronics, right? These characters haven't got a Scooby, but this guy knows about electronics and knows that any antenna has to be tested in an echoic chamber to actually understand either the ability for a particular type of antenna. They were absolutely desperate to spread disinformation about the high gain dielectric lens antenna that's been installed across street furniture across the United Kingdom, a weapon system. All right, they're still in denial. They're still in denial about the thousands that are dying every single week in the UK from radiation sickness interconnected with the contamination in the flu vaccine. These are people who have this character is OSI, all right, which is affiliated with the CIA operative output. This character actually admits it in the full video. I haven't got time to go into the whole thing, and neither would I want to, because these are very distasteful pieces of dirt. One of the good things about this is these are real people. A lot of the times when you're trolled and tracked, right, where these people threaten people, as Mad Mix unfortunately found out, to his surprise, the super stalker, right, got people to contact him through his telephone number and threatened to come and kill him, threatened to do all sorts of nasty things to him, etc., because this is the type of these people are. And what happens, the general population are threatened by these type of people because they go onto their pages, they go onto their Facebook pages, and if anybody mentions anything, obviously they're quite upset This character in particular extremely upset about me going to London to explain to the ULEZ guys about the C40 digital city extermination agenda and plan. The trouble that I've got, you see, way far too early. I was very, very lucky, right, to be in a position, right, where I understood the technology and could expose the fact, right, of what the real agenda, this extermination agenda going forward. It's looking pretty obvious now, isn't it? And especially when you've got thousands of people extra dying every single week just in the UK. So mark these people's faces well. I've done this before. Understand who they are. And one of the reasons why we're probably a little bit less further on and more people have died specifically because of the actions of these criminals here. And unfortunately, they've lost the narrative. But just to put it into perspective, who Mick now knows who's orchestrating all this nonsense behind about him, all this fabricated nonsense about him, saying he's a liar and all the rest of it, which we know to be absolutely, totally false. All right. These people will see anything. And unfortunately, Mick, if they didn't have anything to talk about, right, they would just make it up anyway. You know, the fact that, you know, they've made this so-called expose about some of the issues you had as an ambulance driver, etc. It's if there was nothing there, they would just make it up, if you know what I mean. Make no mistake about it, these characters would just make it up. It's like they do here, they just make stuff up. But remember, there is a sophisticated operation pretending to be something a little bit more homemade, if you know what I mean. That's the way they operate. And that's how this character, BBC, obviously knows Mariana, she's went quite quiet lately, hasn't she? Might be the fact that they can't cover up the body count, even though they're desperately trying to.